So more two-step equations, yes. All right, so this is like example 3. And it is going to say, solve x minus 7 over 3 equals negative 12. Okay, now here's the deal. I told you on Friday that when we solve these, we do PEMDAS backwards, right? So PEMDAS backwards would say you add and subtract first, then you multiply and divide, then you do the exponents, then you do the parentheses, right? That's how it would be backwards. Okay, here's the deal. When you have a division bar like this bar right here, do you remember what I told you we treat that like? Not multiply. It is division. But when we were solving using PEMDAS and there was a division bar there, do you remember what I always said? I said it a lot. Treat it like what? Not division. Treat it like you have parentheses, right? Okay, so here's the deal. Stick with me. Are you with me right now? Kate, you don't have your other thing on there still? Okay. No, I don't need to see it. I want to make sure you're with me. So if we're going to treat that big division bar like there are parentheses there, are we going to add 7 as our first step? No, because the parentheses now will be our last step if we're actually doing PEMDAS backwards. Okay? So there aren't going to be parentheses there. You're not going to see parentheses. But when you see that big division bar, when you see this line, you need to think, ooh, treat it like parentheses. Okay? So I'm going to rewrite the problem and we're going to talk through how you would work this out. So if it's x minus 7 divided by 3 equals negative 12, what should your first step be then? Parentheses is your last step, right? Because we're doing PEMDAS backwards. Yeah, Casey. Multiply, right. So we want to, there's nothing we can add and subtract that's not in parentheses, essentially, right? So we're going to start with multiplying and dividing. So this right now is divided by 3, so we're going to multiply by 3. And we get, this is 1, so x minus 7 equals negative 36. Now what do you do?
The addition?
Now you do the addition. So plus 7 and plus 7. So we get x equals a negative 29. Okay? And again, if we plug that in, negative 29 minus 7 is a negative 36. Negative 36 divided by 3 is negative 12. So that negative 29 checks out. Okay? So I know I told you Friday, PEMDAS backwards, which normally we would say we should add this 7 first, right? But when it's that division bar, don't follow that rule. You need to think of it as if there are parentheses around that top part, so the parentheses happen last. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
Where the little division mark is, will it ever have like parentheses or no?
There won't be parentheses there. No, you won't see parentheses. You just have to think if there's the division bar, the big bar, pretend you have parentheses. Treat it like parentheses. Yeah. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's say your equation is this. 6 equals x minus 2 divided by 4. Okay, if that's my setup, what should my first step be? To multiply by 4, right? We want to get that 4 out of there. So we're going to multiply by 4 on both sides. What's 6 times 4? 24. What happens to the 4 over here? It reduces to 1, right? So these are gone. That would just be 1 now. So we're left with x minus 2 equals 24. What do you do next? You add 2. Okay, so 26 is your x value because that is 0. So again, if you went and plugged it in, this is your answer, but if we plugged it in here, 26 minus 2 is 24. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Okay, so it does check out. Questions on that? Okay, so that's a little different than what we did on Friday. And then the other part of what we're going to do today is we're going to justify each step of the way to show us like how did we get what we were doing. So this is like example 4. This is kind of like writing a proof. You'll do a lot more of this in geometry someday. But for now, I'm just going to talk you through one of these, okay? So it's going to say solve and justify each step. Okay. What?
Isn't that like
This is what you just did. Now you have to justify it. Now you have to tell me why are you able to do each step that you do. So you're going to do it kind of like this, okay? We're going to just make it 2 columns. So you have on your left side, here's what I did. On the right side, here's why I was able to do it. So the first step is always just going to be, this is my original equation. Okay, so if my next step looks like this, so negative t plus 8 minus 8 equals 3 minus 8, right? The step is, the thing that's changed is we subtracted 8 from both sides of the equation. That property, does anyone remember which property that is? It's the subtraction property, right? It was the subtraction property of equality. I don't need you to write of equality. You can just write subtraction property.
But you have to write that.
You have to write that. Yeah, so it's saying how did I get from here to here? Okay, so from that first step to the second step, I did the subtraction property. I subtracted 8 on both sides. The next step that you're going to have, and I will give you the left side and you will give me the right side, okay? So I will give you this and then I will give you this, okay? How did I go from here, negative t plus 8 minus 8 equals 3 minus 8, to negative t equals negative 5? We just did the subtraction, right? So if the subtraction property is what we're showing here, and now it looks like this, all you need to write for that is we simplified. We just simplified both sides. So you can just say simplify, okay? Then your next one is gonna look like this. We'll just call it negative t divided by negative 1 equals negative 5 divided by negative 1. What did I do? We're trying to make it a positive, and what did I do to both sides?
You did
Divided by negative 1, right? So we divided, so that is the division property, right? If you do something to both sides of the equation, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division property, typically. Okay, so that's the division property. So then it looks like t equals 5. Do you know what step that would be? Simplify, right? We did subtraction property and then we simplified it. We did the division property and then we simplified it. Okay, so I will give you this on a quiz or a test. You will have to tell me the reasons why. And it's usually just which property and then simplify, which property and then simplify, that same type of pattern, okay? What?
That's the same problem?
We went from here, like this was the problem, and when we solved it, we got to here.
Oh.
Okay? We're gonna do another one, because these
Miss,
can be a little confusing.
you can. Okay.
You still ready?
Right there, right there.
Okay, let's say this is our problem. x divided by 2 minus 3 equals 9. And I want to know what steps you took if I give you, let's do this. I'm going to write the whole thing out this time. And then you guys can tell me the steps as we go. So your next one would be x over 2 minus 3 plus 3 equals 9 plus 3. And then it would be x over 2 equals 12. And then it would be 2 times x over 2 equals 12 times 2. And then it would be x equals 24. Okay, so you can think of this as all, oops. Come on. Oops. Okay, so the left side is your problem. The right side is how did you get to the next step. So the first one is going to be original equation. This was the original equation that we started with. We didn't do anything to get there. That's what they gave us, okay? The other way you could write is you could just say this was given to us. So if you want to write given, that's fine, or original equation, that's fine. How did I get from the original to this? Addition property, right? We added 3 to both sides. So that is the addition property. Okay, then what we did was we actually did that addition and did that addition. So we simplified. Okay. Then we multiplied both sides by 2, right? So that is the multiplication property. And then to actually multiply those, 2 times 1 over 2 is x. 12 times 2 is 24. So you just say simplify. Okay, so it's really just solving a problem, but telling me how are you able to solve that problem? What are the steps to being able to do that? Okay? Any questions on that?
It's okay.
It's okay? You good? Okay.